Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Whitney Wuzor, and I just graduated from college 2 months ago. I was there for 3 long years, and within that time duration, I learned a lot. From happy memories to sad memories to lots and lots and lots of achievements made in the college. Now, I know most of you are probably heading to college for the very first time, super nervous, and I know most of you are already in college. So in this video, I do want to share with you 5 things that I learned when I went to college as a freshman. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this video and whoop! So first things first, if you're going to be going to college within your state, then the first thing I'm about to mention may not necessarily apply to you, and the first thing is to be independent. Now, if you are going to be going out of state, this is something that you are going to learn as soon as you go to college. Now, mommy and daddy are not always going to be there with you, but they will be there for you. But one thing that you're going to learn to do when you go off to college is to be independent. And when I say independent, I don't mean to scare you. No. I mean being independent in the most common things like cooking for yourself, paying the bills, learning to get from point A to point B without completely freaking out. Those are the things that you would have to keep in mind when you go off to college, that you will have to start, doing things on your own. And I know that might sound very scary, but trust me, it's not. It is a stage where everyone has to pass through, and you will too. Don't worry about it. Now, tip number 2 is testing new waters. Now, unless you're going to college with your high school homies, the first few days of college would be pretty lonely, and that's okay. College life is all about experimenting, meeting new people, trying new things, and that is just what college is all about. So when you first go to college, you are going to be in a space where you see different people from different cultures, different skin tones, different ethnicities, different countries, just different backgrounds, and you will just have to adapt with that. And I think that's a very beautiful thing, because when you're stuck in one confined space with the same kind of like-minded people, you generally become that. And when you actually branch out and meet different people who have different opinions, it does teach you a lot. So don't be scared to make new friends, don't be scared to talk to people, don't be scared to walk up to someone and be like, "Hi, my name is Whitney. You want to be friends?" I mean, not like that, kind of creepy, but yeah, you get the gist, right? Crucial. Also, I do want to mention this quick tip that I think is very, very crucial while picking out your friends in college is do find somebody who, is positive, who has a certain goal in life and doesn't just want to like bunk college all day, every day and just chill somewhere. All that is fun sometimes, but not necessarily, because when you are with that kind of person or that kind of group, you tend to become that way. And honestly, if your parents are spending thousands and thousands of money on your education, I don't think you should joke with that. Also, be very, very watchful of your friends, because not everybody comes to you with good intentions. Some people come to you for the wrong reasons, so pick your friends wisely. Tip number 3. Now, to be honest, when you are in college, nobody really gives a shit about you, and that's okay. This is a time where you need to branch out. It's the time where you need to step out of your comfort zone and ask questions if you want something done. Because honestly, when you're in school, people come and tell you what to do, or they come and advise you, or just make sure that you're comfortable. But not every college is gonna give you that. So if you need something done, you need to ask. So when you go off to college, even before you head out to college, please develop this habit of asking questions, because trust me, it is going to help you a lot. Now, this main point is something that is kind of dear to my heart, and I will tell you why. So when you are in college, I know you're busy studying, working your ass off to get your degree, but I highly, highly, highly recommend that if you have some sort of hobby or talent, make sure you inculcate that into your college life as well. It could be anything. It could be doing someone else's makeup and possibly getting paid for it if you can, or modeling if you've got an amazing body and just all of that good stuff. or designing clothes, or just painting, making art, any form of art. It could be music, it could be physical art. Just try to inculcate that into your daily routine, because trust me, you don't know where your talent will take you. And I always believe that when you are in college, you should always have a plan A and a plan B. Your plan A is your college degree and your plan B is your hobby. So do those things simultaneously at the same time. But hey, I am not telling you don't study, okay? If somebody comes and asks you, why aren't you studying? Don't say my name. I will beat you up. So the last tip has two sections. So let's start with section A. Now, I know a lot of people have this misconception that if you don't get good grades, you're not going to get a good job. Now, this may be true on a certain extent, but not all of it is. To be honest, when you graduate from college, you are basically a beginner. So even a person who's gotten a distinction level at the degree and a person who's just gotten a first class, you would probably end up getting the same job, because you are a fresher, you have no experience, so same starting salary. However, though, I also do want to say that for the people who are so engrossed in getting grades, I feel like getting grades is one thing and then actually acquiring the knowledge is another thing. So getting to section B is your college does not define you. Now, I know there are a lot of things that could go around this one exact sentence. So I know a lot of you are heading to college or already in college and are probably spending a ton of money on your college fees, and that's great, nothing bad about it. But at the same time, I do want to say something, that your college does not define you. It does not define who you will become in future. Taking a simple example, 30% of the people who graduate from Oxford College are unemployed. Why? And that is like the topmost college in the world. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that is just the honest truth. So I'll just give you guys a simple example to illustrate my point even more. So I have a friend called Lara, and she went to a college in Bangalore that was really expensive. Well, I went to a college here in Hubli, and we studied the same course, but the fees were completely at two ends. Hers were like, and mine was like maybe here. The experience was different, of course, city was different, and just lifestyle was different, people were different, but ultimately we studied the same exact thing. And funny enough, I actually know more than her, and she studied in a high-end school. So that's what I'm trying to say. Your college does not define who you are. What you make out of college is what matters, not which college you go to. So that's it for the tips and tricks and just things that I learned in college right from when I started till now that I've graduated. So if you did learn something from this video, I would really like for you to share this video to someone who you think would learn something from it. Do comment down below if you want me to do any other type of video, possibly a story time. I love doing those, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.